Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. My name is Carolina and today I'm going to talk about the auxiliary verb.
Let's start with the verb to be, known in Spanish is ser o estar. This verb is structured in the following way. In the present, the verb to be has three forms. For first person singular is am. For third person singular is. He is, she is, it is. And are for second person singular or plural, you are. First person plural, we are. And third person plural, they are. To form the past, the verb to be has two forms. Was for first person singular, I was. Was third person singular, he was, she was, it was. Were for second person singular and plural, you were. First person plural, we were. They person plural, they were. The present participle of the verb to be is being. The past participle of the verb to be is being. When you start to study English, you will encounter many sentences with the verb to be with different meanings, and it can be a little difficult to distinguish between them. In general, you will see that the verb to be is used in three forms: linking verb, auxiliary verb, and modal verb. As a linking verb, instead of describing an action, it provides information about the subject or its permanent or temporary state. Example: the ramen is delicious at Ichiraku. My friend Raquel is older than me. To be as an auxiliary verb. As an auxiliary verb, the verb to be is used in the conjugation of continuum progressive tenses. Example: I am working on my English homework. And for the construction of the passive voice, example: the first Naruto manga was published in 1996. As a modal verb, the verb to be can occasionally be used to express a mix of obligation and future. Example: the weather is to be cold next weekend. The next verb is to do. The structure of the verb to do is: in the present, the verb to do has two forms. Does for the person singular, he does, she does, it does. And do for any other subject, I do, you do, we do, you do, they do. In the past, the verb to do has only one form, did. The present participle of the verb to do is doing. The past participle of the verb to do is done. Function of the verb to do. In general, you will see that the verb to do is used in two forms: main verb and auxiliary verb. As a main verb, in the verb to do express the event of carry out an action and can be used in the place of a more specific. Example: he has been doing poorly this semester. My sister always does her makeup before going out. As an auxiliary verb, the verb to do is used in the negative and interrogative construction of simple tenses. Example: do you like the prospect that we have in our university? Another example is: I don't like going to the gym. The third verb we will look at is to have. The structure of the verb to have is: in the present, the verb to have has two forms. Has for three person singular, he has, she has, and it has. And have for any other subject, I have, you have, we have, you have, they have. In the past, the verb to have has only one form, had. The present participle of the verb to have is having. The past participle of the verb to have is had. Function of the verb to have. In general, you will see that the verb to have is used in two forms: main verb and auxiliary verb. As a main verb, the verb to have express ownership, acquire, possession, characteristic, or entitlement, obligation or permission assigned by someone. Example of ownership: I have 4 older sisters. Example of possession: my sister has long hair and brown eyes. Example of entitlement: I have to read all mangas that I haven't read. As an auxiliary verb, the verb to have is used in the construction of perfect tenses. Example: I have just finished my French exam. I had finished a Mandarin Chinese course.
Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it has helped you to understand the auxiliary verbs. See you in the next video. Bye.